Picture this. You're in a lively electronics store, surrounded by rows of shiny screens, and you're about to make a choice that's both exciting and a little bit daunting. You've got two awesome 65-inch TVs in front of you, each one promising to upgrade your living room in its own way. On one side, there's the Insignia QF series QLED, which is just $329. On the other, you've got the Sony BRAVIA 7 Mini LED QLED, coming in at a much steeper $199. That's a huge price difference, $870 to be exact, for the same size screen. It's enough to make anyone stop and wonder what's really going on here. So, what could possibly make one TV cost almost 4 times as much as the other? Is it just about the brand name, or is there something else that makes it worth it? The Insignia is all about making things easy and affordable, bringing you modern QLED tech at a price that would have seemed impossible not long ago. It's perfect for anyone who wants a big, great-looking screen without spending a fortune. For everyday stuff, like catching up on your favorite shows, watching the news, or streaming movies with the family, the Insignia gives you a solid, reliable experience that won't break the bank. The Sony BRAVIA 7, though, is a whole different story. It's packed with fancy features, cutting-edge mini LED tech, and promises a movie theater vibe right in your living room. Sony's known for top-notch picture quality, super lifelike colors, and sound that really pulls you in, making every movie night feel extra special. So here's the big question. Is the Sony's premium experience really worth the extra cash? Or does the Insignia's amazing value make the pricier option unnecessary for most people? Let's dive in and see exactly what you get for your money, so you can figure out which TV is the best fit for your home and your lifestyle. If you're shopping for a new TV, it can feel a little overwhelming with all the techie terms out there, but don't worry, I'm here to help you make sense of it all. The real differences between these TVs aren't just about the brand or how they look on your wall. It's all about how they create those awesome pictures, handle light, and make colors pop. Let's break it down together. Both of these TVs use something called QLED technology. That stands for Quantum Dot Light Emitting Diode. Basically, QLED panels have a special layer that helps them show off super vibrant colors and get really bright, even if your room is sunny. So you'll see reds, greens, and blues that look extra lifelike, and your shows and movies will really stand out. But here's where things get interesting. The Insignia TV uses a regular LED backlight, which is pretty common in budget-friendly TVs. The Sony BRAVIA 7, though, steps things up with a fancy mini LED backlight system. Mini LED means the TV is packed with thousands of tiny little lights, way smaller than the usual ones. This lets the TV control the light on the screen much more precisely, which is a big deal for how good your picture looks. And here's a cool feature: local dimming. This lets the TV brighten or darken different parts of the screen so dark scenes stay nice and deep while bright spots really shine. It's perfect for those dramatic movie moments, like a starry sky or a glowing streetlight at night. The Sony's mini LED system can create hundreds, even thousands of these little dimming zones. That means you get super deep blacks and bright highlights all at once. You'll really notice it when you're watching movies or shows with lots of dark scenes or cool lighting effects. The Insignia, with its bigger and fewer LEDs, just can't pull off the same trick. In dark scenes, blacks might look more gray, and you could see a bit of a glow, like a halo, around bright things, especially subtitles or streetlights. That glow is called blooming, and it's pretty common on TVs without advanced backlighting. On the Sony, thanks to mini LED and smart local dimming, blooming is kept to a minimum, so your picture stays crisp and clean. So, what does all this mean for you? The Sony BRAVIA 7 gives you higher contrast, deeper blacks, and a more immersive experience overall. Whether you're into action movies or nature documentaries, you'll really see the difference. Of course, all this cool tech does come with a higher price tag, but when you pay more for a TV like the Sony, you're getting a screen that really shows off your favorite movies and games the way they're meant to be seen. So, while both TVs use QLED for those awesome colors, it's the Sony's mini LED backlight and smart local dimming that really make it stand out from the crowd. If you want that movie theater feel at home with deep blacks and eye-popping contrast, mini LED is a real game changer. It's an upgrade you'll notice every single time you watch. That's what makes a premium TV so much fun, and why mini LED and local dimming are definitely worth thinking about for your next upgrade. If you're looking for a big screen without breaking the bank, the Insignia QF Series QLED TV is a great pick at just $329. Thanks to QLED tech, you'll get brighter, richer colors that really make your movies and shows stand out. Plus, the built-in Fire TV platform is super easy to use, with all your favorite streaming apps and Alexa voice control right at your fingertips. It's a solid choice for families or anyone who just wants a simple, all-in-one TV that works right out of the box. Just keep in mind, the screen isn't super bright, so if your room gets a lot of sunlight, the picture might look a bit washed out, and when it comes to fast action or sports, you might notice a little blur here and there. The design is simple and practical, nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. So if you want a big, affordable TV for everyday watching, the Insignia is a smart choice. You really do get a lot of TV for your money. Just know there are a few trade-offs. Let's take a look at what makes the Sony BRAVIA 7 stand out in the premium world. Thanks to its mini LED backlight and advanced local dimming, you get amazing contrast. Think deep, inky blacks and super bright highlights. The XR processor is like the TV's brain. It analyzes every frame, upscales your shows, and keeps colors looking natural and true to life. With a 120Hz refresh rate, everything looks super smooth, perfect if you love sports or gaming. Gamers will also appreciate the variable refresh rate and low latency, making gameplay feel really responsive. And with Google TV, you get a super easy-to-use interface that helps you find what you want to watch, fast. The build quality is fantastic, with a slim bezel and premium materials that feel great. Even when it's off, the Sony BRAVIA 7 looks stylish and fits right in as the centerpiece of your living room. Everything about it, from the picture to the smart features, is designed to give you that high-end home cinema vibe. It's a great pick if you want a TV that really goes above and beyond. Of course, all these upgrades do come with a higher price tag. Alright, let's put the Insignia QF series and the Sony BRAVIA 7 side by side and see what makes each one special. Both are 65-inch 4K QLED TVs, so you're getting a big, beautiful screen either way. But here's where things start to look a little different. The Sony uses a fancy mini LED backlight with thousands of dimming zones, which means you get awesome contrast in those deep, inky blacks. The Insignia's direct lit LED is a bit more basic, so you won't get quite the same wow factor with HDR or black levels. Sony also has a 120Hz panel and some pretty advanced motion tech, so fast action, like sports or gaming, looks super smooth. The Insignia's 60Hz panel is totally fine for everyday shows and movies, but it might get a little blurry with really fast scenes. On the smart side, Sony's Google TV is all about performance and helpful recommendations, while Insignia's Fire TV OS keeps things simple and easy to use. So, in a nutshell, Insignia is a great pick for value, and Sony is all about top-notch performance. Let's talk about the Insignia QF series and what makes it such a great value. If you want a big, colorful screen without spending a fortune, this TV really delivers. The QLED colors are bright and lively, and for the price, it's honestly hard to beat. You get all the smart TV features you'd expect. Built-in Alexa voice control, easy access to your favorite streaming apps, and a super simple interface. It's perfect if you want something that just works right out of the box, without any hassle. Setting it up is a breeze too. You can go from unboxing to watching your favorite shows in just a few minutes. The menus are straightforward, so even if you're new to smart TVs, you'll have no trouble getting started. For everyday streaming, catching up on shows, or browsing YouTube, it does a solid job. Families and casual viewers will love how easily it handles all the popular apps and streaming services. Of course, since it's a budget-friendly TV, there are a few trade-offs. The Insignia QF series doesn't have the fancy local dimming you'll find on pricier models, so the blacks aren't super deep. It's also not the brightest TV out there, and motion handling is pretty basic. If your room gets a lot of sunlight, you might notice the picture looks a bit washed out, and reflections can be distracting. Blacks can look more gray, and you'll see some blooming around bright objects, especially in darker scenes. If you're into fast-paced sports or gaming, you'll probably spot some motion blur and a lack of sharpness during quick action. It's not really built for hardcore gamers or sports fans who want super smooth motion. The speakers are a bit on the thin side, so if you want better sound, adding a soundbar is a good idea. Don't expect booming audio from the TV alone, but that's pretty common at this price. The build is simple and sturdy, with a chunky plastic frame. It's not the fanciest looking TV, but it gets the job done and feels solid enough for everyday use. If you're a student, a casual viewer, or just looking for a great deal, the Insignia QF series is a smart pick. It's perfect for a bedroom, dorm, or as a first smart TV. But if you're chasing that movie theater picture quality, super smooth motion, or the latest gaming features, you'll probably notice where it falls short compared to the high-end models. At the end of the day, the Insignia QF series is all about giving you a lot for your money. As long as you know what you're getting and what you're not, it's a fantastic option for anyone who wants a reliable, easy-to-use smart TV without spending a ton. Let's break it down. What's great and what's not so great about the Sony BRAVIA 7? First off, the picture quality is seriously impressive. You get those deep blacks, super bright highlights, and colors that look really natural. Thanks to Mini LED and the XR processor, everything just pops. Sports and games look extra smooth, and Google TV is quick and easy to use with helpful recommendations. Now, the not-so-great part, the price. At $1,199, it's definitely a splurge. And while it's one of the best LCDs out there, it doesn't quite reach OLED-level blacks or wide viewing angles. You might notice some blooming in tricky scenes, and colors can fade if you're not sitting right in front. So, if you want the best and don't mind paying for it, the BRAVIA 7 is awesome. But if you're just looking for a solid TV, it might be more than you need. Picking the right TV really comes down to what you need and what you want to spend. The Insignia is a fantastic choice if you're on a budget, have a family, are a student, or just want a big screen for everyday fun. If you mostly watch TV news or stream your favorite shows, in a regular, well-lit room, you'll be happy with it. It's honestly the easiest way to get a huge screen without spending a ton. Now, if you're a movie buff, love watching sports, or are really into gaming, the Sony BRAVIA 7 is made for you. You'll notice those deep blacks, stunning HDR, and super smooth motion. Trust me, it's a treat for your eyes. Go for the Sony if you want top-notch performance and you're ready to invest in something special. If you want the best and know you'll really enjoy the difference, the Sony BRAVIA 7 will make you smile every time you turn it on. So, is the Sony BRAVIA 7 really worth spending almost 4 times as much as the Insignia? For most folks, probably not. The Insignia gives you a solid 4K smart TV experience without breaking the bank. If you just want to kick back and watch your favorite shows, the Sony's fancy features might not be worth the extra $870. But if you're a movie buff, a big sports fan, or love gaming, the Sony's amazing contrast, brightness, and smooth motion could really wow you. Watching HDR movies or fast-paced games on the Sony feels like a whole new experience. The Insignia is a smart pick if you want great value, while the Sony is perfect for anyone who wants the very best. The Sony is totally worth it, if you know you'll really notice and enjoy the difference. In the end, just pick the one that fits your needs and makes you happy.